And Zeus. Wait right there. Let me put this ball up. Because you ain't going to stop long. I got this ball out here. Okay. See? No more ball. Yeah, the ball's gone. So you can act right now. Okay, so me and Zeus is here at our little park. And Zeus decided he wanted to dress up today. Zeus, sit. And this is what Zeus looks like when he's dressed up. Are you ready for it? Head up. Zeus is wearing a tie today. See his little tie tack? All right, Zeus. We're going to work a little bit. Oh, they got the fields open today. Come on, Zeus. Let's go work on our stuff over here. All right. It is Saturday morning, and you can tell it's a mess out here today. Look at the fog. So me and Zeus, we come out in all types of weather. He even came out dressed up today. Again, that's his little tie. All right, Zeus. Just a little bit at a time, buddy. All right, we're going to go over here, and we're going to work on this thing first, Zeus. Come back and let me see your tie. Let me see it. Your tie goes on the front, Zeus. Get your neck up. See his tie tack is a bone. That's Zeus. All right, Zeus. This is what we're going to do. I need to turn around. Stop. Down. Down. All right, Zeus. Under. Good job. Jump. Good job. Stop. Back. Stay right there. Jump. Good job. All right, now we're going to go over chase our balls over here. All right, so now I'm going to work with Zeus on these little fences. They're getting ready to have a soccer game at my place today. And it's incredibly foggy out today. You can't really see much of anything where me and Zeus are. But nonetheless, I'm going to try to get this done before their soccer game starts. So, all right, Zeus. Let's get ready to do our jumping right quick, buddy. Maybe you can see the field. You ready? Just walk. All right, I'm going to start him on that fence right there. We're going to knock that out. We're doing 5 jumps. 1 over, 1 back, so 5 is technically 10. And then we're going to go right up there through all that fog where you can't see. And we're going to work on his balance work today. And I'm going to work on his start and stop drills. Where you know you make him run, and then you call him to a stop and make him redirect. So that's what we're going to do today. And once again, Zeus, sit. This is Zeus. And he dressed up for his live stream today. Look at his tie. That's killing me right there. Look at this little tie tack as a bone. That's killing me today. All right, Zeus. Let me get the ball out. You wait a second, guy. You want to go too fast. Let's lock the little ball in position. All right, Zeus. Let's do our drills. Jump it. Good job. Go get it. All right, Zeus. So we do 5 of these. We're going to work on his start-stop drills. Then I'm going to work on his balance with him today. Jump, Zeus. Good job. He jumps that fence like a deer, don't he? Yeah, I got a 6-foot fence in my yard. He jumps that if I'm not out there. So if Zeus goes outside in my backyard, I have to go with Zeus. But his tie is killing me. And he keeps throwing his tie around to the back. But the tie is pretty snazzy. Yeah, I like that. All right, Zeus, leave it. Jump. Good job. Oh, whoa, whoa. See that right there? I'm getting him out of here. Go that way, Zeus. That's a little too deep for you. The dog can mess around and break his leg in that little ditch right there. So let's move up a little bit. Jump. Good job. Ready? That's 2. Jump it again, Zeus. Here's 3. Good job. Go get it. That ball went through the fence that time. Go get it. Go get the ball. Why are you standing there looking at me like you're crazy? Come on, let's go. Jump, Zeus. Good job. That was 3, right? That he just done. All right, he's got to do 2 more. And then we're going to hit that balance wall up there. And then that way we'll get that done. They're having a soccer game at my place today. And all this field, look how foggy it is. I can barely see my dog. All right, Zeus, leave it. Jump it. Jump, jump, jump. Good job. This side. That's 4 right there. Have to keep up with how many I get him to do. Let's go. Jump. Good job, Zeus. All right. I see I got a car up there. I didn't even know. Zeus, stop. One last jump, Zeus. Zeus, leave it. Jump. Go, Zeus, go. Jump. Good job. Ah, darn it. Man, this flicker ain't working good today, are we? There you go, Zeus. Good job. And there's somebody on the field. My bad, I had it muted. Sorry. The girl right there was just telling me it was muted. Sometimes I get busy out here with Zeus. And I don't really watch the buttons I'm pushing on my phone. So, apologies. There's that lady. She's in her car. I just seen her lights come on. The group down there. What's going on? I got you with the sound, guy. All right, Zeus. Last jump, buddy, before it gets too deep. Hey, leave it. Leave it. Jump. Jump, jump, jump. Good job. Go get it. Them people are still out there on that field with Zeus, and I'm sending him over there just as fine. All right, let's go, Zeus. Jump. All right, so since you didn't hear what I was doing with Zeus with his drill, I'm going to give you a small example. Come on, Zeus, let's go this way. Walk with me. So this is his start and stop drills. Sometimes in shows and stuff, when you're running with your dogs, you give them the command to chase, and then when you tell them to stop, they stop dead on the spot. So this is the drill I was just doing with Zeus that was muted. So I'm going to give him the command to go, and when I tell him to stop, he's going to have to stop and be redirected. And he has to do it relatively quickly. All right, Zeus, leave it. Leave it. Ready? Go. Stop. This way, Zeus. Go, 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 go. Stop. This way. Let's go, let's go. Get it, Zeus. Good job. I do that to be able to correct him at full speed. Sometimes when you're in them shows, that's how they show you that you've got a recall on him. And you get graded for stuff like that. Let's walk, Zeus. What town or city are you in? And the city I'm in is Decatur. And the state I'm in is Alabama. And the accent I'm speaking is very country. I get told that every day on the internet. All right. Now me and Zeus is headed to our balance wall. I don't know where the person in this car went. So, hope I don't bump into her. They're getting ready to have a soccer game. See that tent they got set up right there? And then they're moving the nets. You can see it through the wet grass. So me and Zeus is trying to get this done and get out of their way before they get started. I normally do my live streams with Zeus for about 20 minutes just to show some of the things I do with him. And right now I'm going to show you how to do a controlled walk with him. Zeus, turn. Stop. Leave that alone. Leave it. Good job. Now I always bring his towel with me. And I'll show you why. See all that slobber on that ball? Nobody wants to do this. So this is the drills I'm going to do with Zeus. And this teaches the dog how to walk, navigate from side to side. So I'm going to show you that right now. Yeah, there you go. He knows what I want. He's getting in that position. So, okay, watch how Zeus walks. This is how we do this. Zeus, you ready? Walk. Left side. Walk. Right side. Walk. Left side. Good job. Stop. Back it up. Back. Back. Center. Just walk. So now I'm going to control walk him to my balance beam here. I hope y'all can see this. It is saying that my phone's not showing, but I'm not stopping. All right, go Zeus. Good job. Now I'm going to do this balance beam with him. Handa. Hello, Handa. Dobies are great, enlightened one. They really are, man. In my opinion, they're the best canine breed you can get. I like them because of the power, the speed, the athleticism, the agility, the intelligence. That's why I like them like that. Oh, by the way, since y'all are here, check out Zeus's tie. Let me show you his tie. He wanted to get dressed up for his live stream today. See his tie? Now you don't get the ball. Back. All right, now, this is the little beam I use for a balance walk. You see how he run up to it? He knows what I want him to do. Turn. Stop. Let's get your eye off this ball, because you watch that too much, and he'll make me and him both fall. So now what I was telling you is, this is at my park. It's a soccer complex, right? You can't see it really good because of the fog, but over there they have like a Frisbee disc course. There's a soccer field over there, soccer field there, soccer fields there, and a soccer field there with the artificial turf. But a lot of times this park is empty. So this is why I'm able to bring Zeus here and do this kind of work with him when he's not on a leash. If people or dogs were around, I would leash him. Cool tie. Thanks, Miss Mary. It's sophistication. Yeah, Zeus is a gentleman. He wanted to be clean this morning. Okay, so this is the balance wall. It starts at about 2 feet, you see right there. And then as we walk around it, it goes up to, I'd say probably about 4 feet or so. Maybe a little more, 4.5 feet. But what I do is I'm walking with Zeus, is I just do a balance walk on him. I say it in my live streams every day. We've got this race coming up. And so this is what I'm practicing for. Zeus, back. Ready? Wait. All right, let me turn my camera around so you can see him. Hopefully you'll be able to see him. All right, let's check him out. Wait, Zeus. Wait. Follow. Follow. Jump. Good job. So that's Zeus. And we do that a couple of times. Nothing a lot of times. All right. You ready, little buddy? Here, get out of my way so I can get down. That lady's jogging. Nope. Don't chase her. You see now, that right there is with the Doberman. You see that lady right there jogging. See her? Okay, there was a quick movement around that Doberman when I was distracted. And did you see him pay attention to her? He was ready to put that so-called threat out of here. But you can't do that. If you turn that switch on, Dobermans don't bark and talk a lot of mess. When it's time to handle business, they handle it. And you can't just turn that off with them just so easily. And you know, even if you could, the damage is still done on one bite. See how the people's out here walking around looking at Zeus. Good morning. How are you? See you. I said, see how folks just mean mug you. Hit at 7 o'clock in the morning. Come up out my face. Damn. All right, Zeus, let's do our table. All right, so these are my little picnic tables I use, my overs and unders, and then I'm going to get away from these people because they're getting full. All right, Zeus, let's knock this out right quick. All right, we're going to do this quick. If it gets a little blurry, see the metal roof on that building? It may get a little blurry. I don't know. Usually it does it on the other side. But me and Zeus going to knock this out right quick. Come on, Zeus. Turn. Down. Stay. Under. 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 Good job, Zeus. Turn. Over. 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 Good job, Zeus. All right. Now, that's all I'm really doing with Zeus today, because there's a lot of things happening out here, and I really don't want to be in those people's way. My dog is off the leash. These people are nice with me because they know Zeus quite well. We don't cause problems up here. We don't make a mess. And Zeus is well behaved, so I don't want to do anything to be in their way and lose my privileges as such a nice private park anytime I want to use it. So I respect the right to be here. All right, Zeus. And this little tie right there, he's doing the most with that. Francia, hello, good morning. This is me and Zeus out and about today. Now, normally, I park right over there behind my blinkers, and this is where I go and water Zeus at. And I'm not the one to waste y'all's time. I done a small little display with Zeus today of what we're working on. It's really hot and humid out here, and I normally go for about 20 minutes in my live stream as to not overheat my dog or myself. So, with that being said, right down there is where I parked at. I'm just going to walk there and let my dog get his water, and I'm going to get some water. And we're just going to make one more lap of walking and jumping over the fence a little. So I'm not going to ask you to waste your time watching that. You can come and walk your dog at a park. I don't believe in wasting people's time. So I thank y'all for joining me. And me and Zeus is and see how the traffic's getting here too. Yeah, it's time for us to go. We're going to say goodbye on Saturday, and we may see y'all tomorrow. But we appreciate y'all coming by, and we appreciate the support. Thanks, everybody. Y'all have a blessed day. All right, Zeus, let's me and you get some more.